Assalamu alaikum students. We continue exercise 1.2 with part 9 of question number 1, in which we are required to solve the following equation by using quadratic formula. The given equation is not in standard form. So first of all we have to convert it into its standard form. For this we multiply each term by the LCM of the denominators. We have x minus b into x minus a multiplied by a over x minus b, plus the second term is multiplied x minus b into x minus a multiplied the second term x minus a is equal to x minus a into x minus b multiplied 2. In the next step, x minus b is cancelled by x minus b, x minus a is cancelled by x minus a, and we simplify as a into x minus a plus b into x minus b is equal to 2 multiply, we find the product x into x, x square, minus a into x, minus ax, x into b minus bx, minus minus plus ab. In the next step we open these brackets, a into x, ax, a into a minus a square, plus b into x, bx, plus minus minus b into b, b square is equal to 2x square minus 2ax minus 2bx plus 2ab, as 2 is multiplied to the each term present in the bracket. We take all these four values to the right hand side as the positive quadratic term is present on the right hand side, like equal to 2x square minus 2ax minus 2bx plus 2ab, ax is taken to right, minus ax, a square becomes plus a square, plus bx becomes minus bx, plus b square becomes plus b square, and in the left hand side as all the values are taken to right, 0 is left. Now we arrange these values according to the phenomena of like terms. So 2x square is the highest degree term, we write as a first term. We observe minus 2ax minus ax are like terms, so therefore minus 2 minus 1 becomes minus 3ax. Similarly, minus 2bx minus bx is present over here. Like terms having same sign, we do addition, minus 2 minus 1 becomes minus 3bx. Rest of the values, a square, b square and 2ab. These are the three terms of the basic formation of a formula. We arrange these values like a square plus b square plus 2ab so that we can apply a formula on the next step. 0 is carried to the left hand side. Now we simplify this right hand side further. 2x square is carried in these two terms as minus 3 is present in both terms on the left hand side and x is present on the right hand side. So we apply left and right distributive law, or we take common according to left and right property of taking common, or we take minus 3 as common according to left property and x is taken common according to the right property, and the values which are written within this bracket, that these are a, minus will become plus, and b. So hence we take minus 3 and x common according to left and right property, plus we apply formula on these three terms and we get a plus b whole square. In the left hand side 0 is carried. We have a standard form of quadratic equation now on our hand, We have quadratic term, linear term, and a constant term. So we write in its standard form like 2x square minus 3 into a plus b x plus a plus b whole square is equal to 0 according to the symmetric property. Left side is made right and right side is made left. Now we can compare this equation by the standard form of quadratic equation. We have a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 3 into a plus b, and c is equal to a plus b whole square. We have quadratic coefficient, linear coefficient, and constant term. We can put these values in quadratic formula. By using quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a. We replace the values of a, b and c in this formula. X is equal to minus 3 into a plus b, the value of b, plus minus under root minus 3 into a plus b whole square, minus 4 into value of a is 2 and value of c is a plus b whole square, whole divided by 2 into value of a, that is 2. In the next step, minus into minus become plus. We have 3 into a plus b plus minus under root square of minus 3 is equal to 9 a plus b whole square. We have minus 4 2s are 8 into a plus b whole square, whole divided by 2 2s are 4. In the next step, 3 into a plus b plus minus under root. We use the simple phenomena of like terms. If you observe, the variables are a plus b whole square in both these terms. We take a plus b whole square for like terms and the coefficients are subtracted as the signs are different. 9 minus 8, we have 1. So there is no need to 1, but we write a plus b whole square as 9 minus 8 is equal to 1 a plus b whole square, whole divided by 4. In the next step, 3 into a plus b plus minus square is cancelled by square root. We have a plus b divided by 4. As there is no radical sign in this algebraic expression, therefore there are two possibilities to solve these. It means we have two different roots, so we have to find them by separate solution. We carry x in the left hand side, and now there are two possibilities. One is x is equal to 3 into a plus b plus a plus b whole divided by 4, and second is x is equal to 3 into a plus b minus a plus b over 4. Again we deal with the same phenomena of like terms, a plus b and a plus b. 3 plus 1, the coefficients are added. We have 4 into a plus b whole divided by 4. 4 is cancelled by 4. We have a plus b as a first root. In the second, again we deal with the like terms, 3 minus 1 a plus b. So we have 2 into a plus b over 4. 2 1s are and 2 2s are 4 is equal to 1 over 2 into a plus b as a second root of this quadratic equation. Thus the solution set is a plus b and half a plus b. That's it for the part 9. Let's do part 10, the last part of this exercise, in which we are given a quadratic equation which is not in standard form. First of all, we have to write that given quadratic equation in standard form. First we write the highest degree term, that is minus Lx square. Then we write the linear term plus 2L plus m into x, and thirdly the constant term minus into L plus m is equal to 0. As the first term should always be positive, so therefore we take minus as common. Lx square plus will become minus 2L plus m into x, minus will become plus L plus m is equal to 0. That minus 1 is taken to the right hand side, so we have Lx square minus 2L plus m x plus L plus m is equal to 0 divided by minus 1. 0 divided by minus 1 will be equal to 0. So we have a standard form on our hand, Lx square minus 2L plus m x plus L plus m. We can compare this equation by the standard form of quadratic equation. We have the value of a is equal to L, value of b is equal to minus into 2L plus m, and value of c is equal to L plus m. Now we use these values of quadratic coefficient, linear coefficient and constant term in quadratic formula. So by using quadratic formula, that is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a, by substituting the values in quadratic formula, we have minus, the value of b is minus into 2L plus m, plus minus under root, the value for b square, that is minus 2L plus m whole square minus 4 into value of a, that is L, and value of c, that is L plus m, whole divided by 2 into value of a, that is L. Now we simplify this. Numerator, x is equal to minus into minus, plus we have 2L plus m, plus minus under root the square of minus 1 and 2L plus m minus 4 into L, 4L, L plus m. We do one extra step so that we can understand it easily. 2L plus m into plus minus under root, the square of minus 1 is 1, so there is no need to write. We apply formula on that section, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. We have in the next step the square of a mean 2L square plus m square plus 2 into 2L into m minus 4L into L minus 4L square minus plus minus 4LM divided by 2L. 2L plus M plus minus 2L whole square 4L square plus M square plus 2 to the 4LM minus 4L square minus 4LM whole divided by 2L. In the next step, 2L plus M plus minus under root M square. Why? Because 4L square. These are like terms having different signs cancelled, as well as 4LM are like terms, they are also cancelled. We have M square in radical sign divided by 2L. Square is cancelled by square root. We have 2L plus M plus minus M whole divided by 2L in the right hand side, and in the left hand side we carry X. As we have rational fraction, we have two possibilities to find the two distinct solution. The first possibility is X is equal to 2L plus M whole divided by 2L. We have 2L M plus M is equal to 2M whole divided by 2L. 2 is taken common in numerator. We have 2 into L plus M whole divided by 2L. 2 is cancelled by 2 and we have L plus M over L as the first root. The second possibility is X is equal to 2L plus M minus M whole divided by 2L. M is cancelled by M, like terms having different signs cancelled. So 2L divided by 2L. So 2L is cancelled by 2L, we have 1 as the second root. Thus the solution set of this quadratic equation is equal to L plus M over L and 1. Friends, one thing which you have to clear for all such questions in which such conditions are given to us. These conditions actually tell us if we substitute the value equal to that, then that will not remain the conditional equation. As this is a quadratic equation, and if we replace 0 in place of that L, so that quadratic term is removed, eliminated. Hence, that will become a linear equation. So that's why these conditions are given. If you are required to solve these by substituting the values, so then you are not allowed to put the value of 0. So 0 will make this equation a linear equation that will not remain quadratic. You now are aware of that, why these conditions are written. So we have completed exercise 1.2. I hope you understand the application of quadratic formula. Thank you.